Greetings once again, everyone. It's the Iron Prince joining you once again. Now today, I thought I'd go over something that a lot of people would be confused somewhat about. And that is in regards to Vegeta and how he actually acquired his god powers in the first place without the need for the ritual. So, first of all, big shout out to a friend of mine on Facebook by the name of Nikki Laurent, who actually indirectly pointed this out so I could find it myself. So, thanks for that. Anyway, let's get started, shall we? Alright, so, in Battle of Gods movie, or in an episode I believe it was 7 of Dragon Ball Super, Vegeta goes under this sort of transformation, looks like Super Saiyan 2. Well, they call it actually, it's a mutation of some sort of furious mutation. And so now, pop up Dragon Ball Wiki, and I shall read it to you. So, furious mutation. Alternate names, the Rage Boost of some sort. First debuted in Battle of Gods movie, of course. And then also the manga Beerus Wrath. In anime, it was How Dare You Hit My Bone, Vegeta's Furious Mutation. The only user up to now is of course Vegeta. The class is a power-up, and of course similar techniques, is in fact legendary Super Saiyan. Upon being overcome by an extreme rage, the user powers up into their strongest form. However, their power skyrockets even further than usual, temporarily blanking out their eyes. In this state, both his skin and body turns with a slight pink tone, and blue bolts surround him. Even when the user calms down after using the power boost remains. After Beerus the Destroyer slaps Bulma and knocks her down, Vegeta becomes fully enraged, and after being transformed into a Super Saiyan 2, he undergoes a furious mutation. Vegeta powers up so much that he was able to briefly hold his own against Beerus, and even managed to force the deity to utilize 10% of his power in order to stop Vegeta. It is stated by Beerus that it has been a long time he has used 10% of his full power. Fighting him was even more fun than fighting Super Saiyan 3 Goku in King Kai's planet. In the movie version, Roshi exclaims in amazement that Vegeta's power has finally surpassed that of Goku's. So, in either versions, Vegeta's power does surpass Super Saiyan 3 Kakarot. That's a given. And, it says more. Vegeta retains the power gained through the Furious Mutation, allowing him to watch Super Saiyan God Goku's battle against Beerus without aid. After the battle, Vegeta begins training himself in order to further power up and surpass Goku and Beerus. However, he finds out from Whis that in order to do so he will need to learn how to control his ki from Whis, and goes back to Planet Beerus to train with him. If a user retains the power gained through Furious Mutation, and then trains in order to gain complete control of their ki, they can achieve the Saiyan Beyond God state. So, contrary to other popular belief, the ritual in itself, pretty much what it's implying, played no part in Vegeta obtaining godly ki. So this brings on back to the other speculation theory that Vegeta is in fact a descendant of the original Saiyan God. Because Battle of Gods, of course, you actually see when Shenron explains the ritual of a sort of a flashback, a montage of this Saiyan that looks closely resembles like Vegeta in terms of hair, in terms of physique. So yeah. However, Super, they don't divulge that far, no. In fact, Shenron just explains how to perform the ritual. But he doesn't go on to the backstory that there was this Saiyan who became Saiyan God, and then he took down the evil Saiyans until the power, of course, ran out, and then he just disappeared along with it. So that would explain also, apparently, because Vegeta, he remained on the ship, on the cruise ship. He did not follow Bulma, he did not follow the others, because everyone, of course, they followed Bulma to the ship because they couldn't sense anything. You know? Kakarot became a god, Beerus was already a god. No one could sense anything, and how could they follow the fight with their eyes? Vegeta, he remained on the ship the whole time, and just was looking up in the sky, even later to space. See? So Whis actually also approached him later on down the track and offered to show the fight on his staff. Vegeta just blankly just refuses him and just continues to, straight on and just look above. It's like, I don't need to see it for the staff, I can follow it just fine, So of course that brought out more speculation. No one really thought that it came from this, because even though it looked like Super Saiyan 2, it was still a mutation of some sort. Yep. So a lot of people tend to believe that it was through the ritual that influenced, because Vegeta being a prodigy and stuff, and genius, that he somehow absorbed the ki within himself, but not really the case. And it could still apply that Vegeta is descendant of the original god. And the only reason that he did not transform into the red god form in that state is because you actually need the ritual itself. In Battle of Gods, they went so far that in the end, Kakarot was able to just briefly reattain the power on his own to cancel out Beerus', just absorb Beerus' final attack. Now in Super, they rectified this. In fact, in the end of that fight, Kakarot did not transform back into a Super Saiyan God briefly, but he cancelled out the attack, just looked like in his base form. Could already be Saiyan Beyond God. We don't know. It's really just left up to your imagination or speculation. So yeah, anyway, that could possibly explain a few things. So then later, Vegeta, he's training, on that cliff after, and he's like yelling. It seemed like he's, a throwback to the Android saga, when Vegeta lost the fight against Android 18. And he was just full on yelling out of frustration and anger and rage. No, this wasn't the case. This was because he was trying to bring out that mutated power he'd attained. He was trying to train it. He was trying to force it as much as he could, in order to surpass both Beerus and Kakarot alike. Of course, then later, Whis came. Vegeta realized that he needed Whis' training in order to access that power even further. Of course, Whis even said that he'll help Vegeta to learn to control his ki. As a result, later down the track, he becomes Saiyan Beyond God. Even that mutates also his Super Saiyan form alongside with Kakarot, and then that's how the SSGSS comes about. Because they raise the power on their base so high that the godly ki is so grandiose that it influences the Super Saiyan. And that's what changes the hair, the aura into blue. And yeah, it's kind of a bit off topic, but you get the picture of where I'm going here. So that's why, unlike Battle of Gods, of course, in Super they rectified it, and Kakarot goes to Vegeta, okay, well, next time it's your turn for the ritual. Vegeta already knew. He already knew he had attained some sort of power such that he could, achieve godly power by himself. manner, so to speak. He didn't need that ritual. That mutated state already opened his eyes to something bigger. The fact that he could follow the fight between Kakarot and Beerus and all that. Well, I'd say that's about it, everyone. I hope that you have now realized, open your eyes, and able to see that it's not so much of a plot hole how Vegeta does have godly powers and ki and whatnot. And of course, all this you can find on Wiki. Just type in Furious Mutation and it will come up. In any case, I will link you the site down below in the comments, no, in the description, sorry. If any of you have any questions or you'd like to state your own opinions or theories, feel free to do so. Like, comment, even share this video if you want. And yes, I'll be seeing all of you next time. Alright, bye.